Under the waves are skimming barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning. Rise and reign. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, ravens soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears. Vows of favor of the thrill of plunder, pull together for the clan and kin. Like
Hello, everybody from J-Win Gaming's raid. My name is Dadbod Thundergod. I drink beer. I yell at video games. I stream bad content, usually around Fall Guys, D&D, or sometimes Magic the Gathering. Welcome to my channel. I hope you stay for a while. Oh, no! I'm very worried about me. I was not worried about me. I'm very worried about me. Oh, my God. I just got launched into the stratosphere.
Yeah. The fan, what the fuck? Holy shit, dude. Yeah. I did it. I fucking made it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Back off, Dan. Oh my God, Daniel. Oh my fucking God. I can't. I'm fucking furious with you. I'm fucking furious with you right now.
Oh, that was great. No.
Fuck you, nerds! I pulled it off! What an upset! Bitch! I'm not making it. There ain't no way in hell.
Let's go.
Are you in?
Bro, I went hard left. Because somebody was just chilling. Yep. Dive again. Jump dive. Bro, you're in.
17! Let's go! Aha!
Yeah.
Jake,
So,
have you seen the Mind Goblin card yet, Jake?
Mind Goblin? No? Oh, no! No! Damn it! No! No! 2 out of 3 weeks! Fuck! Fuck! As soon as I said it! God damn it! Shit! Oh crap! Oh crap! 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 Woo!
Ah, I'm under this thing.
I'm not falling.
Oh,
There's
dude.
no way. Fucking donut towers. I've got my drunk ass in a fucking blender.
There was a fucking car in front of me that had like 6 bumper stickers that were like anti-circumcision stickers.
Oh my god. Who is that strong of an opinion of it?
Like their license plate. I think their license plate was like anti-circ or something like that.
If you circ, you a jerk.
Oh yeah. That's it. That's it right there.
What are you fucking?
I'm looking at that pasta salad, baby.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it. 10 pounds of chicken pasta salad. Oh, I want that on my headstone.
Damn. Yeah, just
Oh
don't
my
fucking
God.
around. What the fuck?
Jesus.
Knockdown shield here. Level 3. Volt SMG here.
Wow. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
It was so good though.
All right.
yeah, it just says I'm playing it like weird.
If you
Just
look
like-
over at the Twitch stream, we have a new overlay.
Oh shit.
We're
Look at us.
official.
We're so fancy.
We're official.
We have fun here.
I love how that combined.
I know, right? That's why when you sent me that layout, and I was like, I gotta find an animated board that matches that.
That's
It looks
awesome.
so
It
good.
looks so good. You know, guys, we do okay.
We have fun here.
All right, so how is everyone doing this lovely evening?
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
I am.
All right, now, does everybody remember, it's been, what, 2 weeks? Does everybody remember where we left off?
Rockdale.
Rockdale.
That is correct.
Rockwalled. It's a debate.
The map says Rockdale, so it's officially Rockdale.
Okay. We're gonna be asking around
Rockdale.
town to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Exactly. So, would somebody like to give me a recap as to what happened last time?
Recap. We started with the recap from the session before. Don't
Crucial
make me
part.
laugh. But
Okay.
that is somewhat true. No, that is with some seriousness because we came in, we met with Ratatoska, and then we talked about what had happened with him. So that's legit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Smart ass.
He helped us get back to town super quick. We went in, we celebrated. Lugir was throwing one hell of a party
That's right.
back home.
Banger. My man was throwing a banger.
Rager.
Drinking contest. I remember that.
Yes, which there's still some debate as to whether or not you won, but you feel like you won.
Of course.
Galbrek took part in quite the drinking contest. Espen met with some old friends and family. Carrot
Took a nap.
And Maximus let his guard down and had fun and partied for the first time probably ever.
Yes, he did.
And
It was
before
wonderful.
setting ourselves on this journey and going to create the epic that is the tale of We Mighty Five, Lugir played a little tricksy on us. And
Well, you players know that. Yes. So
yeah, players know that.
you're hitting a lot of everything. So I just want to hit in some minor details. So yes, you guys came back to Grey Banner, successful. Your journey was amazing. Really good bonding experience for all of you after your near-death experience fighting the Allfather out of nowhere. Once you came back, you had a jubilant celebration, reconnected, had some amazing little role-playing bits in there. And when you went to bed that evening, if you remember correctly, I wanted to touch on this because this was pretty important. There were a couple of dreams that happened. Carrot had a lovely little dream, a little lovely visit from her magical sugar daddy. And Espen, unfortunately, not so much. Her dream was much more grim and dire. But you got some confidence from Lugir that said dreams are malleable and nothing is set in stone. And thankfully, because you're dealing with beings that have nothing but time, you have also gained some time. So it is not a pressing issue, but it is something that will be on your horizon more than likely. Afterwards, you continued to have a great talk with Lugir. He answered a lot of questions for you. But in the end, everything that you took from that, you essentially remember that he paid you to go rescue his very powerful druid son who was a prisoner of war. And you don't know what level of war caused him to be captured by the powerful being that you fought. But it was something of pretty significant circumstance. Afterwards, you made your way towards Rockdale, and you had a couple of days of travel. Our man, more than anything, our man Arasath was extremely, as a I don't want to say a non-believer, but a non-practitioner of the magical arts, was wildly thrown with what had happened and had spent the last few days in a state of meditation and rest at Bratosker's cabin. So as of right now, there's only 4 of you. And you have been making your way to Rockdale. Along the way, A little bit of party bonding was going on. I believe one Galbrek Goblin's Bane is attempting to learn to read, which is just a beautiful growth of my little baby boy. We also had another visit from a certain patron to explain some wildly fun new powers that one Carritan has gained. And it was a mostly peaceful journey, mostly enjoyable journey, but unfortunately, the third member of your party was plagued by dreams of an unpleasant sort, though not nearly as aggressive as our young barbarians. But, in the end, you have made it safely to Rachdale, and as of now, you are outside the city gates.
Like, is it a walled city? Or
Yes, there is a it's not like a stone wall or anything like that, but there is a around some older medieval fortresses where they had essentially just chopped down and carved like to pointed top trees. That's essentially what it is all the way around, and it's a big city. Like, I mean, it took a small forest to do this, but it is yes, entirely enclosed. You see, you've been traveling up the coastline of a very large lake this entire time. It's kind of been your guiding eye towards Rachdale, and as you get there, you see the city is surrounded by either coastline or fence line.
Okay. I can't remember. I think last session I had asked if Galbrek had been through Rachdale before.
Galbrek, because of where he's from, severely to the north, on the northern half of the Northern Isles, on his way south to Grey Banner, he stopped in Rachdale for at least some period of time. More than likely pretty minimal, but especially as a cleric of Dwalin, he did spend a little bit of time here in Rachdale.
Okay. So I'm a little familiar with it then.
Correct. And as you approach, you see the city gates, and you feel this just feeling of jubilation. And as you begin to relax and finally be like, oh, civilization again, we're going to be off the road, you hear a faint crackling behind you. And you'll turn around and you'll see a little tear in the atmosphere right in front of you. And unceremoniously tumbling out will be the second dwarf of your traveling party. One Arasath Shadowfall, looking well-rested, looking at peace mentally, and ready to rejoin your shenanigans. So, welcome back, Arasath.
Hello, I'm back.
It's about time you're
Son of
here.
Dwalin, welcome back.
You didn't have to walk.
He also didn't get the party, so.
Sure not.
Did miss quite a lot of drink.
So I've heard.
Many tales.
But don't worry, from what I remember, Rachdale's got a fair few number of inns and taverns.
Well, you've been here before.
Yeah, once before, traveling south. Or actually...
Yeah, south.
I think it was south.
Oh, you are... My bad. I thought you were asking me. Oops. Yes.
What's the move here? What are we doing?
I'm thinking we should try to find some work. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I guess.
Does anybody remember why you were sent to Rachdale?
Yes, we gotta. Well, work's one thing, but I think our main task should be finding this Totco.
Oh, that's right.
That is
Sorry,
correct.
yeah, I completely forgot about
You discussed with Lugir about the possibility of being able to afford your own ship, which you learned was approximately 50,000 gold.
All right.
And unfortunately, you are only 10% of the way there as a party, because you just so happen to do your first mission for the richest man in the city. The one person with a lot of money to spend.
It's alright, well, we got it. Don't get your hopes down, guys. We'll get a nice fixer-upper. Put a lot of love into it.
Do you know how to fix a ship?
Hey, you got where are the on sale ones? We don't need no 50,000. We need a
refurbished one.
15,000.
You're gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first entries on Pimp My Longship.
And a base with a
Yeah. Yo, dog, I heard you like raiding ports, so we put raiding ports in your raiding ports.
We don't even need the ores because the base just.
Yeah. But yes, that is your current objective.
Cool.
So you are now.
Tatko
Yeah, oh, there you go. Go ahead. Sorry.
a monster hunter, right?
Yes, Tatko, based on what Lugir told you, is the head of essentially a hunter's guild here that specializes in things that the City Watch can't handle.
Gotcha.
So while these jobs may be few and far between, because of their nature, they're pretty well paying.
Well, I think first things first, we don't know how long we're going to be here. It's a big town. I don't even think we knew how to find Tatko. We should find a tavern, maybe check in, get our shit together.
Can I roll a history check? Try and remember some like tavern names or inn names.
You absolutely can.
Sweet.
I'm going to say it's because you've been here before, and the nature of your visit here more than likely. I'll go ahead and give you advantage.
What a sweetheart.
The DM,
19.
the DM giveth, the DM taketh away. With a 19, you remember several things. You remember that Rachdale is separated into, unofficially separated, I should say, into 4 distinct quarters. There is the Silver Quarter, the Rust Quarter, the Iron Quarter, and the Salt Quarter. The Rust Quarter is made up of most of the general populace, those of middle or slightly lower class. Those essentially the blue-collar working area. And the biggest reason that this is so popular, or so populated, I should say, is because Rachdale is, even though it's on a lake, the lake has river access to the ocean. So it serves as a bit of a coastal town. It is a small port. So a lot of the work revolving around keeping this city up and running is grunt labor. Dock hands, farmers, fishermen, etc., etc., etc. The lake is approximately, I would say, the size of Lake Erie. It is a very large lake. It is, it's not enormous, but it is certainly several hundred miles in diameter.
Cool.
It, like you said, it took you 3 days, essentially walking this coastline to get to Rachdale.
Okay.
So it's a very densely populated lake with an ecosystem that's just flourishing and making it great for fishing and access to the ocean for raiding. So the Rust Quarter is also adjoined by the Prayer District, where there are 5 distinct temples, and this is the reason that I gave you advantage, Galbrek, is because there are 5 temples to the Aesir gods in Rachdale. There's a temple to Odin, a temple to Njord, a temple to Freya, a temple to Thor, and a temple to Dwalin.
Okay.
So those are the 5 big gods that are represented here. Onto the Silver Quarter. The Silver Quarter is where the richer nobility lives. Not necessarily like super high class that you may see in a very populated, like a massive, like capital city level, but they do well for themselves. They're very influential traders. They've probably been here since the beginning of Rachdale and kind of just got that first initial jump as far as resources and money making. And that is a nicer area. It is also the seat of Windkeep Hold, which is the Lord's manor, essentially, for Rachdale. I guess you want to call him the official ruler of this territory. Kind of like a Jarl. Not a king or anything like that, but he's definitely head honcho in this territory.
Still a little city-state.
Correct. Now, the Iron Quarter, similar to its name, is where that's essentially the merchants district, where craftsmen, tradesmen, any sort of shopping to be done is done in the Iron Quarter. That's where all of the essential the creative guilds take up spot. And then you have the Salt Quarter. The Salt Quarter is known for two very distinct things, and that is the docks that are on Lake Edmund, I believe is the lake. It's either Elmond or Edmund. But the big dock and port system essentially that is on the lake. But there's also a massive fighting pit, a fighting arena. This arena is extremely unique because it is known. It's called the Raiders' Right, and it's known in this area because this is where prospective Vikings fight to impress captains for crew selection to begin their raids.
Money.
Now, these fights are seasonal for the raid selection, but there's always fights going on in the Raiders' Right. That's just what it's known for. Alongside the Raiders' Right, you have the Raiders' Rest and the Raiders' Wrath. The Raiders' Rest is recovery and living quarters for fighters. The Raiders' Wrath is the quartermaster for the arena. The only weapons that are allowed to be brought into the arena are those provided by the quartermaster. So, and that is to prevent magical interference, essentially, and make it determined on skill, not on gear.
Gotcha.
So all of your abilities are still legal to use, but you are essentially armored and armed by the quartermaster for the fight.
Cool.
Because you are there to show on equal ground who is the best and who deserves the best ships. And as far as you were asking specifically about inns, there's two big inns that you know of for sure. There's the Midnight Rest, which is located in the Iron Quarter. And there is the Beached Longship, which is located in the Rust Quarter. But as far as, since you were here last time, you probably stayed at the temple of the essentially the Forge. Yeah, the Forge, which is the Temple of Dwalin. You were there. You were housed by the Faith.
Okay. So
yeah, with a 19, you know a lot of the important stuff that you should know as a citizen.
Which area is the Temple of Dwalin in?
That is in the Rust Quarter, but it's in the top left. It's in the if you can pull up the map in the DM, the group DM.
Yeah.
You'll see the Rust Quarter, and then you'll see in the top left corner of the map 5 temples that are up there.
Okay.
Picasso.
Gas.
So as we're like walking up, I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, there's 2 inns that I know of that we could stay at. This city's kind of broken up into different quarters. The Rust Quarter's a little rougher place, lower class. There's a place called the Beach Longship. And then I think more than likely, Maximus, you're probably going to want to stay near the docks, because if I remember correctly, there's some fighter pits where you can win some money. A lot of Vikings are hanging out in that area. So we might be able to see what's going on with different raiders. There's a place there called the, which one was it? Raiders?
The Raiders' Rest.
Raiders' Rest, yeah. What do you guys think?
Okay. What better place to start a name for ourselves? Am I right, Espen?
Mm-hmm. I
Get a
agree
little-
wholeheartedly.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
All right.
Is it in season 2? put our names out for at least?
You don't know.
Uh,
That would be a
find
good question
out.
to start asking some people.
I'm not sure. I stayed in the Rust Quarter the whole time.
Gotcha.
And go find out, though. Start asking some questions.
Well, let's fucking go then.
Jeez.
So pushy.
Calm your wings.
So where was it you wanted to go?
To the Salt Quarter, to the Raiders' Rest.
Beautiful. So you're going to make your way down to the Salt Quarter to the Raiders' Rest. And as you'll go through, you'll see you have to cut directly through the Rust Quarter to get there. And as you make your way through, you'll see that Galbrek wasn't wrong. It's not the smoothest of areas. It's definitely rough around the edges. But there doesn't seem to be poverty. It seems almost like an ant colony. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a job. They have a role to fill, and they fill it very well. And a lot of people take pride in what they do here. So it's not run down. It's almost just a small little section. It's a small little city within a city. It's not as nice. You passed Windkeep Hold on the way to the Rust Quarter. It was as soon as you entered through the city gates, you saw this massive granite house, essentially, almost like a castle in and of itself, but definitely more of a manor than anything. Beautifully done. The architecture was gorgeous. Galbrek, I would say you as a forage cleric definitely were appreciative of the craftsmanship more than anything. Arasath as a dwarf, the stonework and everything was just impossible not to keep your eyes on. It was stunning. And it was definitely the centerpiece of the city. But just because the income difference is substantial doesn't mean that the care has not gone into the Rust Quarter houses the same way. You see that a lot of these houses were probably built by the residents. And with that, and with the skill that comes with hard labor, they're quaint. They're comfortable. You don't see you do see a pretty standard heavy guard presence, but there's no aggression. There's nothing like that. Everybody's just going around doing their job.
Alrighty.
So let me pull up my own map here, since I've sent you so many lately. So you're making your way through, and it's impossible not to pass Raiders Right, and it's enormous. It's awe-inspiring how massive this arena is. It looks like it could probably fit the entire population of Rachdale in it at one time. So between 2,000 and 3,000 seats. And hearing the history of it from your companion's mouth, Maximus and Espen, you can't help but feel your blood start to sing, and know
2,000
that
to 3,000 more fans.
Know that there's potential there. But you'll make your way through the city and taking in the sights, enjoying everything, and you will make your way to the Raiders' Rest.
Oh boy!
And when you come to the Raiders' Rest, it's I would say at this point, we said you got there last session. I want to say mid-morning, so it's late morning at this point. It's about 10:30, 10 o'clock. There's not a lot of people in here. It's almost completely empty, actually. There's some, warriors scattered around, a small group here, a couple solos spread out around the bar. It looks homey. It looks very well done. And you see along the upper rafters just banners and shields by the tens of just different heraldries, different, I guess you want to call them like clan symbols and everything like that. Just different kinds of representation all around, hung up in a place of reverence and display more than anything. Mama Ozzy.
Thanks, babe.
Making my neck hurt just watching that. Wait, come here.
Yeah, wait.
I've just been thinking about all my neck and shoulders tight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the move, guys?
Go to the
So-
masseuse, local masseuse.
So there's warriors just kind of wandering.
Yep.
Is there like any space that looks like a specific like check-in area?
There's a bar.
Alright, I want to go to the bar.
All right.
Follow.
You'll make your way there.
You know, Galbrek is too.
And behind the bar, you'll see a dwarven female. Roughly the size of Galbrek and Arasath. Red of hair. Little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow around the chin instead of a long beard like the men. Stout, hardy woman. And she'll see you approach, but she doesn't seem surprised. It's almost like she gets outsiders on the daily basis. She goes, hello? Can I help you?
Yeah, we're looking for some rooms.
Rooms? Well, rooms we can provide, but usually they come with either fees or fights, so which would you prefer? Unfortunately, we're out of season for fights at the moment.
Damn it.
Prospective raiders, I take it?
Making a
Something
name
like
for
that.
ourselves, yeah.
Unfortunately, loves, during the summer seasons, the raiding is going on. So our season for recruitment begins in the wintertime.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Now, we do have fights on the regular, but they are much less organized in the summertime because usually our best fighters are out to sea.
Well, not right now. Gesturing to us.
Right. Okay. A little bit of piss and vinegar in your system. I like to see that, I guess. I think I've seen you here before.
No, definitely not.
Dwarves kind of stick out in this town there, love. I don't know your name, but I know you were over with them holy folk up in the prayer district, yeah?
Yeah, I was here once before. Spent a couple weeks.
That's it. One of them one and doners. Well, we're glad you're back here. As far as rooms, I'm kind of full at the moment. We have had a batch of raiders come back in from town who are here for a day and then making their way back out to sea. Mostly heading towards the north to see what plunder is available. But unfortunately, all ship dossiers are full, and there's no open spots that I've heard of. But if I do, I'll let you know.
I'm sure we'd appreciate that. Out of curiosity, do you know somebody named Totko?
Totko, yes! He's a good friend of mine.
Where would we find him at?
Oh, he'd be down there in the Huntsman. That's his guild down there. Down there in the Iron Quarter. He more than likely has rooms available. Sorry, love. Kind of thinking on the same wavelength there.
It's alright, you answered my question.
Totko's always looking for fresh blood. And he's, outside of raiding, he's the best source of income in this city for those of a adventuring type.
Well, I guess we should go then, huh?
Go make some money.
Feel free to stay, feel free to mingle, or if you're strictly business, I could send you on your way. Would you like to make some introductions before you go?
Sure.
I'm Galbrek Goblin's Bane. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's the name. All right. Thank you.
Arasath Shadowfall.
Oh, you's a big one too, ain't you there, love? All right.
Yeah,
You can call me Carrot.
I can call you Carrot. Thank you, love. You're adorable. What are you doing hanging out with this crowd?
You know, we keep together. We do good work.
She's tougher than she looks.
Oh, I can imagine. They always are. What about you, Stretch? What's your name?
Maximus Stormheart.
Stormheart. All right. Thank you. It's a good-looking hammer you've got there. Do you know how to use it?
In more ways than one.
I'm gonna just leave that to interpretation. and you, my gorgeous-looking female over there, what's your name?
You can call me Espen.
Espen, it's a pleasure, love. My name is Breeder. Breeder Songblood. This is my establishment.
Stormblood, is that what you said?
Songblood.
Songblood.
Brita Songblood.
Stong?
Song. Sorry, I'm dyslexic as hell right now. I'm very tired, and I'm bouncing back and forth between English and Australian.
Brita,
Brida, Songblood.
Okay.
Beautiful name.
So, baby.
Yeah.
Got a man. Got a man.
He said that.
No, love. I won't lie. You're not my type. You're not my type. Me type is tall,
Be your type.
tall, green, and female, running the Raiders Wrath.
What's her
Good to
name?
know.
I could take you to me Goda if you want to.
Yeah, let's go.
She's the quartermaster for the ring.
Let's go.
Obviously, even if the fights aren't in season, absolutely would love to meet her.
I'd love to meet who's better than me.
We're good about faces and names, so for future prospects, an introduction is always appreciated.
Absolutely.
That way we can keep an eye and try to help you get your name on the list next time when it is in season. You're looking at about 6 months from now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll mark it down.
Let me ask you something.
Maximus will remember that.
Do crews and groups like this tend to have names for the groups when they sign up for these kinds of things?
It's not uncommon, and it does go a bit of a way to make yourself a bit more appealing to a captain, especially if you are a established group of adventurers like yourself. They tend to do better in the arena than single parties getting paired up randomly.
Okay.
So, I would say you have about 6 months to come up with an official title and advertise your skills a bit.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we need a name.
Alrighty.
So,
Let's go meet her.
off to Goda. Would you like a walker to go?
Sure.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Yeah,
Right
let's go.
here.
Well, if you'd like a roadie, ales are 2 silver, whiskey's a gold a bottle.
Take a bottle.
Yeah, I'll take a bottle.
Bottle.
Wow.
I just wanted an ale.
All right, so if you're going to take whatever drink you'd like, mark your respective prices down. And you'll notice that as you leave the Raiders Rest, the Raiders Wrath is right next door. And it is, it looks essentially like an open mini fighter's pit, almost like a training hall. You'll see a flat out, a overlook balcony facing the Raiders Rest with a large yard or sand pit, I guess you could call it, in the back with training dummies, exercise equipment of some sort between stones and ropes and whatever else you could use to possibly tone your physicality. And underneath the overhang, you'll see along the wall various different manners of weapons. Melee, piercing, slashing, blunt weapons, whatever. Just about anything you could think from a generic standpoint, there is. And you also see a small little mini forge underneath. Nothing crazy, but essentially an anvil and a camp and a fireplace.
Okay.
But enough for a simple task to be done.
Nice.
And she'll take you across. And at the forge, hammering on what looks to be some sort of small buckler shield, you'll see an approximately 7 foot tall, thicker than a snicker orc woman. Literally looks like she's cut from a mountain, rivaling Maximus in size and in breadth. Very wide.
This is who the dwarf is with?
That you would based on her description, you would think that this is the lady wife.
Let's go.
I'm gonna kind of elbow him and be like, yeah, I don't think you stand a chance, dude. Just push you like a bug.
Holy shit.
And she has a very worn blacksmith apron on currently and is swinging one-handedly what looks to be about a 10-pound mini sledge. And it's just bang, bang, bang at the blacksmith forge.
All right. Guess we're gonna approach.
As I'm walking in, though, can I like inspect these weapons and stuff? See if she's like very good at blacksmithing? Or
Give me a perception check.
14.
14? With a 14, just a blind glance, you could see that everything is well made, but there's no real cosmetic that goes into it. It serves a purpose.
Okay.
All right. Well, if she's swinging, I don't want to approach her while she's swinging the fucking shit.
Be taking a swig of my whiskey bottle.
You'll see Brita is just strutting over, acting like she owns the place, which
She does.
she probably does.
Yeah, kind of.
Sorry.
We're following Brita. We're going to meet her. Brita says something to her, I'm assuming.
Not necessarily. She'll look up and she'll see you all approaching, almost like she has a sense of when her better half is approaching. She goes, "Hello, welcome to the Wrath. My name's Goda.
Pleasure to meet you.
Can I help
How's it
you?
going?
I see you're there with my pain in the neck. Why are you being hers?"
We're looking for work and housing.
Ah, okay.
And maybe fights.
Ah, there it is. Let me guess. Are you here for
A lot of things.
Are you here for fame? Are you here for money? Are you here to get on a crew?
Yes.
All of the above.
All right, ambitious. That's what I like to hear. My name's Goda Hammerfall, and this is my facility, I guess you could say. I do the training, I do the observation, I do the trial runs when fighting is in season. So before you take a step into our arena, it is earned here.
Okay.
Right.
How do we
Bit
go
of an
about earning it?
initiation.
I'm Arasath. Hello.
Galbrek Goblin's playing.
Maximus Stormheart.
You're all incredibly tiny, but I like the arrogance at least especially from the horny dwarf over there who's eyeing me up like I'm a meal.
You and your wife together. That'd be a fun time.
Oh God!
Quick, somebody cast Gift of Gab. Quick.
I swear.
All right,
What is it with my PCs trying to fuck my NPCs? Come on, guys.
I'm gonna look over at him and be like, "You're gonna get your shit slapped so hard," and I'm gonna laugh like nobody's fucking business.
This 3-day rest has got me going. You know, sorry.
Well,
What did that fucking meditation do to you?
Oh man. Oh.
All right. So essentially, what goes on here, for those who want to fight in the arena and fight for a captain to select them, they'll come here. I'll put them through a test, some sort of combat test, to see where about their skill level is. You wouldn't believe how many idiots we get in here thinking that they're ready for bloodshed, and then would just sully the sand upon which they fight once they step into the arena. So,
Crumble.
Sand City.
myself, Brita, and the final piece of our trio, Kynan, who's essentially the head of the... He is the captain of the City Watch, but he's also the head fight master of the arena. Between the three of us, we take our responsibility here and our privilege here very seriously. So, we don't know you from Adam. Gain a little bit of a reputation, then we'll talk about you stepping into the arena. Like Brianna's already told you, I'm sure, because she's a lovely little being that loves to talk. Fights are out of season at the moment. Now, we might have some pop-up games every once in a while, but those are mostly to keep the rabble entertained and under control. Now, if you want to fight in those are open entry. But the Raiders' right is earned.
We make money from these fights?
Of course. There's always a pot. There's always a gambling pot on every single match. And the winner, whether it be a team or individual, gets a piece of that pot.
What's the price on a team fight?
Price on a team. Whenever there's a game, because there's so few, they're always sold out. Every single time. Stadium is packed. Hell, reason we have hardly any taxes here is because the entry fee pays for the town most of the year. With that being said, a team of your size, 4 to 6 roughly individuals, I'd say a good fight, you could probably walk away with 150 gold apiece.
Okay.
Now, if you lose, you get nothing. Such is the way it is.
As expected.
Is there an entry fee?
There's never usually an entry fee, but because of the rules of the ring and the way things go, any sort of sullying of the honor of the arena will come out of your ass in one way, shape, or form, whether it be meat or money.
What kind of rules are we talking about?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Rules? I'm just going to ignore the little man. The rules are simple. You fight with what I give you and what abilities the gods gave you. Whether you fight each other, whether you fight beast, whether you fight prisoners on trial. That never changes. You check your weapons with me. I armor you in the way you desire or the way I see fit. And then you fight. And then you bleed.
Okay, that's fair.
Simple enough.
Give me a weapon and we get fighting.
I'm sure. Your blood seems to run hot. I'm sure that's not only in trying to seduce me and my wife.
If only you knew.
I'd rather not. Now, since Brita can't help you, or else you wouldn't be out here talking to me, who is it you're looking for?
She already helped us.
Oh!
Wanted to stop in.
Fantastic.
Just checking it out before we.
Any fights coming up? Anybody?
I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything in a little bit, but we haven't had a fight in about 2 months, and we're about due. We're about due. Also, the Lord's oldest son's name day is coming up, and nothing like a good party thrown in the arena to celebrate a boy's birthday.
Absolutely.
Especially since this will be his first birthday as a man at 17.
I'm for a good party.
Well,
Big boy.
what do you say we, you keep us in mind and just putting together the
Keep
fight?
us informed if you find.
Absolutely.
Probably be staying at the
Party.
Huntsman if you need to get in touch with us.
Absolutely. I would guess his birthday is in approximately 3 weeks. So if I had to bet, normally we announce with roughly 10 days notice. Give the citizens a chance to build a team or to knock the rust off and train at least a little bit for those who tend the fields and man the forge. So, be on the lookout the next 10 to 12 days.
You got it.
And you should have an announcement.
Sweet.
All right. Guess we could do a job in the meantime, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's
sounds
get a
good.
job done.
Let's find this Totka fella.
Ah, you're looking for Taco. He's over in the Iron Quarter. Another place, if you're looking for work, Kainen's always a good place to go, but the better paying stuff goes to Taco.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Go get him.
Breeda's got your names. I'll keep 5 spots open just for you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Now get the hell out of here so I can get back to work. And she'll immediately just with no grace or anything, just turn her back and start smacking on the forge again.
Okay.
Woman.
That's
Alright.
rats in love.
So we're gonna start heading towards the Huntsman then? Is that the
Yeah, we'll go east towards the top.
Yeah, the Midnight Rest is where you're wanting to go.
To Todco.
All right. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We're going to do the little montage, little transition. And you'll stop outside the Midnight Rest. And the Midnight Rest, it honestly looks like the more unassuming of the Iron Quarter. And as you're going through the Iron Quarter, you'll see market stalls open. You'll see every store on the block. Windows open, doors open, and sales being pitched across the den. It's loud, it's boisterous, it's, again, a very well-kept area, and especially with this being the Artisans Guild, or not the Artisans Guild, but the Artisans Quarter, everything's extremely well done. Almost like each shop is another sales pitch, trying to show you the skill of those who are inside. So you make your way through. Let me see if I can, there it is.
While we're going through, can I keep my eye out for like a magic item store, like a place I can find some stuff?
Give me a perception check.
11.
You see a bunch of stores, but you didn't spend a lot of time in the Iron Quarter the last time you were here. You were all up in the Prayer District. So while you see all these stores, you don't necessarily see anything that's kind of indicating what they're selling to you. But you do see that there is a lot of selection here. All right. So you'll make your way to the Midnight Rest, and as you enter, it looks almost exactly the same as the Raiders' Rest, but instead of banners and heraldry, there's beast trophies lining the upper rafters, and animals that you see, a massive bear's head, a few wolves' heads over in the corners, and then you see a bunch of beasts that, in fact, everybody give me a just a history check, please. Or nature. I'll let Espen, I'll let you do nature. Everybody else give me history.
12.
14.
With advantage because she's a druid.
No. I mean, I was letting her do nature. You could do history if you want to. I don't know what you rolled on the dice, but you rolled a 2. Oh, you don't recognize shit. You're just kind of like overwhelmed. Did anybody roll above 15? What did you roll, Carrot?
13.
What about you, Maximus?
12.
And Galbrek rolled a 14. Okay, I would say of an animal that you notice, there is a stone drake's head hidden above there. It's a mountain drake, essentially. A small adolescent wingless dragon species. You don't know much about it, but you do recognize just that massive reptilian maw and terrifying face. So they don't fuck around. They hunt some big shit here. And as you'll make your way through, again, just like every other amazing tavern, there is a bar and a dining area in this lower area. And behind the bar, you will see a roughly middle-aged, you're not sure how old, but he's definitely seen some seasons. Long-tailed, silver-scaled dragonborn. And I would say he's probably just north of 6 foot, so about 6'1", 6'2". Thick, but not overly muscular. Almost like built like a fighter. He has a body that he knows how to use and can keep him alive. But I've got to start describing some uglier NPCs. Jesus Christ. Looking at me like a freaking piece of meat. It's not even me I'm talking about. Son of a bitch. But yeah, he's got a long spiked frill from the center of his head all the way down the back of his neck. And his scales are covered in scars. So he's wearing right now pants and like a vested jerkin almost with the arms exposed. And he's got a few, minor superficial scars on the face, but he's got some bigger, more combat-centered scars on his arms. And he's just sitting there writing in a ledger.
All right, we're gonna approach the bar.
Walk up to that motherfucker.
More drinks!
With our bottle of whiskey in hand.
Can I help you?
We hear
God
you.
damn, that's a voice.
What's that, little lady?
Little lady. Are you looking at me?
I'm looking at either. You're both tiny. Can I help you?
We heard you may have work, and we are new to town.
Are you the procurer of these amazing trophies you've laid about your establishment?
Most of them.
Most of them.
Is that a dragon born killing a dragon? Killing a drake?
You tried to eat me. What, you think I just let
Did I
it
do that?
happen?
Wouldn't take too much into it.
I mean, he ain't my kin. I don't give a fuck. He's just a big dumb lizard.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Now, you said you was looking for work, and you new to town. Well, if you new to town looking for work, somebody sent you. So who the fuck sent you?
Blue Gear from Grey Banner.
Oh, fucking hell.
He didn't tell us to expect that reaction.
No. No, Lugier's an old friend, but every time he sends me people, it goes one of two ways. I'm busy for a long time, or they die quick. I'm hoping that you're the first, because busy means money.
Please talk to that. If we start with introductions, I'm Maximus, here my companions.
Arasath.
Espen.
Galbrek.
Carrot.
It is our absolute intention to have the honor of adding to your collection here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't have any plans on dying.
They never do. How the hell did you hear about me? And how'd you get in good with Lugier to have him send you my way?
He
sent us on a mission. Mission?
We've been through some shit.
Quest?
That in
Journey?
itself, I think, should be
Adventure?
the first green flag. If we proved ourselves with Lugier to find ourselves in your company, surely we mean something to him.
I also know where Lugier went. And in a town of about 200 people, a couple yokels like you could kill a coyote and impress the general population.
It wasn't the
population,
general
yes.
population we impressed.
Obviously, you had to do something kind of cool. So, why don't you give me a little detail on what you did, and we'll talk. What'd you do for Lugier specifically?
We went and rescued his son.
Oh shit! You found
Brought him
Varg?
home.
You found Vargier?
Yep.
Got him back, alive and breathing.
Shit, I thought that boy was dead.
So did Lugier.
All right, well, that's good enough for me. Lugier's an old friend. If you save my old friend's son, you're all right by me. I'd be willing to entertain the idea anyway. What the
That's
hell was
all
he?
we're asking.
Where the hell was he at?
It's a much
long
longer
story.
story, my friend.
Yeah. Not on this plane.
Not on this plane. All
Like
right.
we said, much longer.
Go ahead and somebody give me a persuasion check.
Got it.
I got a 19.
19.
Guy just fucking goes.
Well, as you're kind of explaining, leaving out the crazy details, as crazy as they can get after that's your lead up. It's sitting there, it's like, son of a bitch. The fuck that boy get into?
We don't know.
All right. Well, you said you're here looking for work. I don't have any contracts right now, but I've heard rumblings of something the past couple days from a good friend of mine, Carritan, captain of the city guard. Most of my contracts come from him because the general populace runs to him first. If he can't handle it, he sends it to me. And he knows I charge a pretty penny. But as you can see, the city does all right. So he and I have a meeting tonight. When I get back, I'll set you all up here with some rooms. Give you a couple. You know, there's not too many of you here. Give you a couple of the bigger multi-bedrooms. Let you bed in for the night. Give you a hot meal. Have my wife take care of you. Get you settled in. Let you explore the city a little bit. And we'll reconvene in the morning. Maybe I'll have something for you.
Sounds like a plan.
I will tell you, the shit he gives me is not easy. As you can see, based on my fucking walls. You have a very... I do not expect newbies to take these jobs. So, you got anything from Lugir just to back this up a little bit? Just any sort of paperwork or anything?
He gave us a letter, didn't he?
He did.
The letter!
All right. He'll take it and he'll pull a pair of spectacles out of his front pocket and just put them on real quick and just... Damn! You paid y'all...
Did we read it?
No, you did not.
You could just be talking.
You probably should have done that.
No, he basically he'll give it back to you, and as you'll look at it, you'll see that Lugir wrote it when he was hammered. The handwriting's still impeccable, but it's like that text you send that you regret when you wake up after a night out. And it's like, none of that makes any sense, but I get the overall general message. And he'll just go, he'll pass it back to you and say, well, I ain't known Lugir to party like that. So if y'all got him lit, you did something pretty damn good. So I'll give you a trial run. We'll figure something out. For now, what can I help you with? That meeting for me is not for a few hours, so.
Hook yourself with some room.
Well, I'll give you the rooms. You got 2 rooms. It's going to be 2 upstairs, 1 with 3 beds, 1 with 2.
I'm looking
The big ones.
buy some equipment. Do you know of a place I could find some enchanted gear by any chance?
What are you looking for? Armor? Goods? Potions? Components? I know just about everybody here.
Looking for a way to carry a lot of heavy things easier.
I mean, you do have a bag of holding already.
Do we? Who's got
The
it?
tiny one's
The
holding.
tiny one's got the bag of holding.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I
You
forgot.
have,
Okay.
just to go over what Lugir gave you before you left, you each have an earring of message and a bag of holding. You also have this, Arasath, this earring of message, which allows you to communicate telepathically with your group.
Espen's gonna pull it out and be like, I forgot to give this to you earlier, and hand it to Arasath.
Alright.
There you go.
Also, just trying to see. I'm always interested in checking out what kind of items are in rotation in certain towns.
Fantastic. Well, I can tell you, a couple of my close personal friends that build a good relationship with me and mine. I normally keep a decent staff of hunters around, but with the raids going on right now, I'm a little short-staffed, as you can tell, which means my pockets have been getting heavy, but I've been doing all the fucking fighting, and I'm getting a little old for that. So, what specifically are you looking for?
Something unique that could maybe help track some creatures. Do that.
Any place you might be able to find that would be Tamara's Mystic Arts. That's a couple stores down. Known her. She was one of the ones that came into town with me. All these names are actually that I'm going to be giving you. I try to take care of my people first before I take care of everybody else.
As you should.
Gotcha.
Tamara, she's a nut. I'll be honest. She's a little on the odd, eccentric side, but her crafts are top notch. She usually has a pretty fairly rotating inventory, so it shouldn't be too crazy for you to be able to come back from a job and find at least something new.
Okay. Thanks for the info. I'll definitely have to check it out.
Anything else you might be looking for?
I just want to wander around.
Wander around? Well, any spellcasters here among you?
That's been.
That's
All right.
all of us.
Really? Oh, okay. So you guys are some of them holy fuckers that you swing a big hammer and then lights flash and things die. All right.
Yeah.
Most of your guys' goods, unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of those idiots up there, but that's going to be taken care of in the prayer district. No offense intended, but they're a bunch of uptight little fuckers. Don't make their way down here too often, thank God.
Can't confirm, fuck.
But as far as you, my, well, not so little lady, rather large lady, in fact, no offense. But you said you were a spellcaster. I do know a rather terrifying woman that is loaded down with components and other interesting poisons and potions and whatever you may need. That's old Mama Goaty.
Mama Goaty.
Her store's Mama Goaty's Herbs and Remedies.
Okay.
Alright, Mama Goaty.
She's I ain't gonna lie, she scares the shit out of me, and there ain't nothing that scares the shit out of me.
What store has good armor and weapons?
Oh, that's my old buddy Thorgrim Shieldbreaker.
Thorgrim
Shieldbreaker. He owns a splintered shield. He's one of the best smiths I've ever seen.
Perfect. Cute.
What?
Not about to fill out.
What does the general population consist of race-wise? Because I know you mentioned dwarves aren't too popular here.
They're not. It's not that they're not too popular; they're just not too common.
Common.
There's a handful of dwarves. Obviously, now you've met two that you know of, or you've heard of two that you know of. It's a primarily human town. There are some varying races out there, but you've seen some elves, some halflings, a few dwarves. Not many. Dwarves are definitely one of the lesser populations. And that's mostly, I mean, you kind of figure that they kind of stick to the mountains, not to the coast.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have seen a couple orcs, or orc-blooded individuals. Half orcs, things like that. But nothing too crazy race-wise.
That's cool.
You stick out as a Goliath. You're the only Goliath that you've seen.
Fucking giant
Just like
ass
I like
over
it.
here.
Listen here.
What's the weather like up there?
Oh, that whiskey went straight up the nose.
Got him, boys. All right, well, what do y'all want to do?
Oh, boy.
Well, I got some gold burning a hole in my pocket. I'm thinking I'm gonna go spend some of it.
Let's go.
So what
All right.
shall we hit first?
I know what I want.
Around what time should we come back, Top Joe?
About supper time. So come back in about 4 hours.
Okay. See you then.
Alrighty, I'll be here. And he will go back to his ledger.
All right.
I want to go look at armor.
All right.
We're going to the Splintered Shield.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to go to the Splintered Shield, eh?
Orgrim, we're coming.
I'm gonna let them lead because I can't really read the signs.
Okay.
I realized that would be a bit of a challenge.
That is true. All right, so...
For a second I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean you can't read the signs? There are no signs.
Alrighty, so... Let me pull a D&D Beyond here, too, so I can get a list of armor. Whew.
Grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Yeah, I also.
Yeah, go ahead and get a quick refill. Let me pull this.
Here you go. Can we grab like a 5-minute? Because I think half our team just left.
You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll be back in about a 5-minute break, guys. So,
Thanks.
what's up?
Fuck.
Hi.
Which you wanted your attention.
I was just gonna say, Critical Role is getting nuts. It's getting nuts.
They went full Mad Max, bro.
I'm getting caught up.
I wasn't
No
ready for
spoilers,
that.
But Basuras is fucking awesome. Like, that whole city is sick.
What do you guys think so far?
Loving it.
Good.
I'm having fun.
That's all I care about.
Eager to check out more of Rachdale.
I've got a lot planned here, so if you guys want to stick around for a while, we absolutely can. I mean, I have multiple sessions that could be planned.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We kind of timed that return up beautifully. Look at our fucking overlay. Our fucking overlay looks so good right now.
It does.
Looks fantastic.
It's funny because I don't have it up when we play. To get the Discord one, just because it's live. It's like I don't want the lag, and then the other screen got the character sheet and notes, so I don't get to relish in it.
I just put it up in the background for use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. It's just behind stuff.
There you go.
I look at
Okay.
it occasionally to look at the chat.
I have, well, I have it, I have my character sheet in a smaller window so I can just see chat down the right side and the browser behind it.
So my thing is, we're gonna go ahead and continue on if you guys are ready.
Yeah, okay.
Ready to roll.
Okay. Whew. Goodness.
Winter Shield.
Bless.
Oh, yeah, I could have used that. All right. So I keep smacking my microphone. I cannot wait to hear that on the VOD. I'm just ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
I haven't really heard it.
Yeah, it's not too
No.
loud.
Well,
The
that's-
RTX is working great because when you clapped as Totco, it was totally silent.
All right, there we
Smack
go.
it. You're
That's all I care
smacking
about.
it so hard it's muting itself.
Yeah.
Good. So you want to go to the Splintered Shield.
Yep.
The Splintered Shield is... You'll notice that all of these stores that he was talking about are almost directly across, in some way, shape, or form, from the Midnight Rest.
Cool.
Almost as if Totco was like, I am taking this center of town, and all of my people are coming with me, and there ain't a fucking thing any of you can do about it. So as you leave the Midnight Rest, you'll also notice, again connected, another building with a big, beautiful sign overlooking the door called the Rose Garden. And you'll pass it as you're making your way through, and it's lively, beautiful music is coming from the outside. It smells oddly, weirdly fragrant, like, very, very nice. And it just seems like it's just another building that's there. Not too busy, but another purveying area if you wanted to check it out later on.
Cool.
So, on the way to Splintered Shield, you'll come up to this unassuming little well, it's not little. Definitely has big banner over top, the Splintered Shield and everything like that. But it's, again, nothing here sticks out. Nothing here is over the top. It serves function.
I lean to Galbrek. I see this symbol. It makes a sound. But when combined with this one, it's a sh. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Galbrek, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, fuck.
You have advantage though.
You have advantage because,
Because of the armor.
yep.
There you go.
That's not great. Okay, that's good. That's a 16.
16. Galbrek, you now have an understanding of all of the S prefixes.
Because the letter S.
Wow.
It's a plural. You got it.
Galbrek is muttering like to himself for the next couple minutes. Shield.
I'll say
And looking up at the sun.
I want you to keep track of those
Okay.
because I'm going to say you get 20 total of those throughout this, you will no longer be illiterate.
Holy.
I'm so in on this.
What a disgrace to the dwarf.
So if I get
race.
20 of those, all right.
And you're only going to be allowed to do one every third short rest.
Every
Because
third.
I have tried to teach a kid to read, and it's not fucking easy.
And I'm sure it's even more challenging when you've already in it.
Pretty much. I could not even imagine trying to learn to read right now. All right.
Every third short rest? Sorry.
So basically, every 3 days, you can have one successful
Letter.
reading check, essentially.
Okay.
Now, if you fail, you could still try again. But the second that you succeed, it's on a 3-day cooldown.
Okay.
Just keep track of that. Keep track of that, my little student.
I got it.
So you'll make your way through, and the shop is very organized, very meticulously organized. There are a decent amount of selection all the way around, but it's not crazy. It's not crazy stocked with inventory that you can see, and you can hear as you open the front door, you'll hear a bell ring over top of you, and you'll hear from the back, "Just a minute, be there in a second." And then you'll wait an uncomfortably amount of an uncomfortably long time, 90 to 120 seconds, where you're just like, all right, fucker, we're up here. What the hell's taking so damn long? And then you'll see wheeling his way up is a wheelchair-bound, black-haired, big-bearded dwarf with the upper torso. He's so beefy in the upper torso, he looks like a man, like a human. That's how thick he is compared to a normal dwarven torso. So he'll wheel his way up and goes, "Hey, welcome to the Splitted Shield. I'm Thorgrim. How can I help you?"
Doctor sent us. He said you can outfit us with the best of the gear in town.
"Oh, that silver-scaled fuck sent you my way. All right."
Fellow dwarf, it must be good gear.
I mean, I do okay. It's all right. It's nothing crazy. You two look like you're kitted out all right. What can I do for you? What can my humble shop offer you?
If you have anything in size fairy.
He'll come over top of the counter to try and look at you. Be like, "Oh shit, use a tiny one." I don't know if I have anything your size, but I'm very good at what I do, and I can make you something.
How much would something like that cost?
It depends on how protected you're looking to be. What are you looking for, Kara? Are you looking for medium armor? Are you looking for a breastplate? What are you looking for?
I don't want to. I think I want
You want something leather? Hide?
Yeah, I can picture it in my head. I just don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
Almost like if there were plates in the leather.
Okay, so you want essentially studded leather.
Yeah.
To where it's heavily reinforced, it's still movable, but it's definitely got an extra layer of protection. Let me see what D&D Beyond has to offer in that regard.
I'm looking for a halberd. I want that big ass pole axe. You know what I mean? That reach. Little guy.
Reach, baby.
Little guy needs reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My gear is all quite sentimental, so I'm not looking at the moment.
Right. Okay, well, let me take care of the little ass here for a second, and then we'll talk about what I could do for the rest of you fuckers.
Yeah, you fuckers.
Hey, got any laser rifles, dude?
Fantasy laser rifle.
Hey, bro, it's in the fucking weapon.
Oh, I like your funny words, Magic Man.
It's in the weapon list here, dude.
Not in my fucking weapon list. Calm down there, sir.
Hey,
it's because it's mine.
You got any
It's
machine
done inside my
pistols, dude?
campaign.
This one's automatic.
Yeah.
Double-barreled shotguns, dude. Let's go.
Can I look around is there stuff on display?
Yeah, there's so on display you see
I'd like to look at his weapon. You know how good it.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to check the quality.
All right, guys, I'm gonna ask you just to give me a second, okay?
What's the quality, damn it?
I'm doing the best I fucking can. So,
My leather's more important. Shut the fuck up.
the biggest thing that you'll see, the biggest thing that you'll see about all of the condition is everything's top notch, well made.
Very good, very good.
Galbrek, give me a perception check, please.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Ooh, 19.
19, beautiful. So, you're noticing especially that everything is master craftsman level well made. It is very well done. And as you're looking around, you'll see like an entrance to his back workshop. And I'll say that you've smelled enough forges just to be drawn to that smell of mill scale and hammered steel. And above the door frame, you'll see a very familiar symbol that you and a lot of your order have ingrained into your memory.
But can you read it?
It's a symbol, not a word. It's a symbol, not a word. He understands what it is. And
is it like for the Dwalin Church, essentially?
It is it's essentially the symbol of status as a master craftsman within the Church of Dwalin, or the Forge faith. Is what I'm calling it.
Let's go.
Very nice.
So, someone of
He's
his
gonna kind of look at his own armor and be like, okay.
Yeah. So, everything here is incredibly well made. Now, coming back to you, Carrot. I'm just gonna say, all right. So, I've got something here. You seem like a nice lady that likes, she likes to look cute, we'll call it. Likes some pretty little wings to be showing and everything like that. But, at the same time, likes to be taken seriously. Correct?
No.
Something like that, yeah.
All right. Well, I've got something that I think might suit your purposes wonderfully. It's a little piece I've been working on that serves wonderfully as armor, and it'll give you a little bit of a boost compared to what you've got now. But more importantly, you decide what it looks like at any given time of day, any situation of day. So, say you're going to a nice gala, and you're going to dance with your lasses and ladies. You can have this look like the belle of the ball, and still be wearing your armor.
Would say you've got my interest.
It's some of my finest work, if I do say so. It's going to break me heart cutting it down to your size, but you're the only one that I think could pull it off, love.
Well, what are you going to do with the rest of it?
I mean, I'm no wasteful craftsman. I'm going to turn it into something.
All right.
So
you can make it fit me. I'll take it.
I'm certain I could take some material and make some gauntlets to do the bloody same. Tell you what, you give me till the end of the day, 2 days from now. So about 48 hours. I should be able to have that ready for you, but it's going to cost you. It's not going to be cheap.
How much?
600 gold.
That's a steep price.
Master craftsman.
I know what my work's worth, love. Sorry. And
Galbrek
unfortunately, Tatko may have sent you my way, but I don't know you from Adam.
I'm gonna
try and persuade
lean
him.
forward a little bit. Thorgrim, look.
You have a good persuasion.
Dwarf
try
to
and
dwarf
persuade him.
here. I'm gonna switch to dwarvish.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing a lot of work in town for Tatko, so we might become, regular repeating customers.
I understand.
The way you could hook us up with the first off deal, because if we keep coming back, we're making money with Tatko, we're probably gonna do pretty well. Just putting it out there. Think you can cut us a deal this first time?
Persuasion check?
Give me a persuasion check.
Telepathically to the girls and go, wow, I can't read those bilingual.
16.
16? Alright. Tell you what, young hammer. I'll cut your lass a deal. But, I'm gonna invoke Master Craftsman's right, and you're gonna help me do it.
Okay.
Cool.
And if you fuck it up, it's gonna come out of your ass.
Do I remember what Master Craftsman right is?
Essentially, Master Craftsman's right, and we're kind of playing this by ear because it's not something that you've done before. Okay. Master Craftsman's right. In the Faith of the Forge, Master Craftsmen, whenever they run into another Cleric of the Forge that is working their way up to become that Master Craftsman level, they can essentially, it's almost a forced apprenticeship to where you come in on a specific job and show your skill and how much your skill is improving. This Master's Right is how clerics climb the chain from the craftsman side of the faith. So, I mean, Master Craftsmen are few and far between. So their word carries a lot. The more, if you impress a Master Craftsman, it's definitely something to take back to the church. It would definitely be something to take back home as a piece of status.
Okay. I'm gonna hold out my hand to shake. Got yourself a deal.
And he'll grab yours in a meaty hand, and you'll almost feel your hand start to like twinge and break. And it's not even intentional. It's just years of working nothing but arms because your legs no longer work.
Alrighty.
Right, lass. Tell you what. What I say that first total was?
600.
500.
Oh, she's a devil, she is. Tell you what, love. On behalf of your friend here, who's told me something I'd like to hear, I'll give it to you for 4.
Ooh.
I could do 4.
And the extra material, if I'm as good as I think I am, and I know I am, if I can come up with something and make those work, I'll give your thick buddy over there that's going to help me first dibs on buying it.
Works for me.
All right. And we'll just call that one a favor for your old buddy Thorgrim there, yeah?
All right.
Okay.
Beautiful. So yeah, take 400 gold out of your inventory, and if you look up glamored studded leather,
nice,
on your inventory, that is what he is selling to you. I'm sure I just gave that to you for way cheap, but you know what? The DM is generous.
DM is fantastic.
So yeah, essentially what this armor does is it gives you a +1 bonus to your AC. You can use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word, which you set. So whatever your command word is, that's a bonus action. Yes. And you can cause it to take the appearance of any normal piece of clothing that you would want to wear. Any situation, and all it takes is a bonus action. And you can do that. And this illusory appearance lasts until you do it again, or until you remove the armor. So it's indefinite.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, now that the little one's taken care of, what can I do for the rest of you?
Looking for a nice weapon.
Nice weapon, all right. I do all right with those. What you looking for?
Maybe you got something sweet in the halberd region.
A halberd, huh? All right. Let's see what I've got here. I don't know. Don't know what the hell you need a halberd for, but
I need this. I need some reach. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
You have all the reach I think you need, Sky Stepper. Jeez.
That's right. You can fucking fly.
Yes, I can. And I have javelins.
Okay. As of right now, you'll notice that he doesn't have anything too crazy as far as weapons go in that regard.
Yeah, I could also just ask him what he has that maybe he is any sort of enchanted weapons, anything like that.
Enchanted stuff, I don't have too much of it right now, but if you want, I might be able to make you something. If you give me some schematics of what you're thinking, that's going to cost you a pretty penny. And unfortunately, my armor, there's not near as much of a demand for armor as there is for weapons. So,
Any nice armors?
my armor's good, but raiders are stupid and like to go into war shirtless and covered in blood. I'll make lots of money off weapons, not so much on armor. Nothing in my inventory right now is too good in that regard. I do have a big bloody axe. That's about the only thing I have. And,
Be better than my warhammer? Probably not.
it's a damn good axe, but, you might not want to keep your friends close when you're swinging with it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
So if you've got a penchant for anger, it might be good for you.
all right.
That one's going to cost you because of the nature of the beast. Bo, I know I bounce back and forth between Australian and Cockney. Okay, don't distract me. I'm doing the best I fucking can.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Ignore Bo.
You're killing it.
Yeah.
Don't listen to your brother. Fuck him. Get fucked, Bo.
Don't read chat. Just keep going.
Now, this is a battle axe, and it can swing heavy, and it can do some serious damage. But like I said, you got to be careful.
Can do things to my friends, huh?
Not necessarily your friends, just anything within a certain radius of your striking distance.
Jesus Christ.
In this one, there is no discount on this because of the nature of the weapon. It will be 700 gold pieces.
Not even for a fellow dwarf?
Not even for a fellow dwarf, unfortunately. I am more than content to keep this on the wall, but if you want it...
700? Holy. I don't want to hurt nobody in my friends, but sounds enticing. I also need to save some money. I think for now I'm going to pass on it.
That's not a bad idea. Now, say you get a little job done in... Tatko starts to enjoy this relationship that you've built with him. We can then potentially look at making some custom items for you guys.
Okay.
I do have a good relationship with the old silver scaled fucker over there. And I've done a lot of work for the huntsman in the past.
Sounds good to me. Anybody else need weapons?
Good.
Alrighty.
Beauty. Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. I'll see you next time.
Take care.
Cheers. You, Small Hammer. Be back here tonight. After supper, after you meet with Tatko.
Deal.
All right. So you will leave the the splintered shield and move on.
Wonderful.
How much time passed in the splintered shield,
How much time has passed? Hour.
Okay. Yes.
What was the next place? The little magic shop?
Yeah.
Yes, there is Tamara's Mystic Arts and
Mama
Godi's.
Goaties.
Espen, you wanted to go to Mama Cody's, right?
Agreed. Yes. Yes.
Alright. Now we swing
Let's
through
go.
All right, so you guys go to Mama Godie's. You want to? Hold on. I'm trying to do something for Bo, and I just completely said something, and I don't even. You said Mama Godie's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she was going to be Cajun Louisiana accent, but I'm bouncing back and forth between 7 different accents tonight, and I just can't fucking do it.
No,
So
do it. You got it. No one's gonna judge you on your.
It's not even that. I mentally can't find that accent right now. I'm trying. So I felt that Australian disappearing, and I was like, I'm losing it. I've got too much up in the head right now.
You're doing your best. You're doing great.
So all you need to know is next time it'll be Cajun New Orleans. Don't be caught off guard by that. And also, Bo, I put your sound alert in there now, so you should be good to go.
Bo, stop distracting him.
I had it all together until Bo started fucking with me, and I was like, oh no, self-conscious.
Just need to make a sound alert that's get fucked, Bo.
I mean, honestly, if I could figure out how to fucking do it, I would.
Got mods.
Bo's one of them. So.
Make him one, Bo.
I'll record it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, all right. So you head to Mama Godie's shop. I actually had a song for Mama Godie's shop, so give me a second. Let me see if I can find it.
Beautiful.
I love all the song changes. They're like so good.
They are.
Well, I had everything written down, and now I can't fucking remember what it was, and I lost the piece of paper that I had.
No.
There it is.
That's really nice, Ozzy.
Yeah, what a concept. I'm in there. It's working.
Oh, Fistful of Steel. Thanks for the haul. Anyway, all right. So Mama Godie's is a completely different vibe than you've been getting from any other store. It is creepy. Outside looks the exact same, but you go inside.
It's not good.
Ignore chat. Ignore chat. Ignore.
Oy.
That's what you got mods for.
Oy.
Fistful of Steel.
Yeah. Oh, fucking wrecked me. But anyway, Mama Godie's Herbs and Remedies is dark. There's all sorts of herbs and plants hanging from the walls, but it does not give the welcoming, inviting presence that most of these do. It's a little unsettling, and it's cramped. And you'll see behind the counter, working with a mortar and pestle, a old woman. Long, spindly white hair. Just wrinkles and it's like sun-dried skin almost, it looks like. Just, she looks ancient. And she'll look up and see you and just go, "Welcome to Mama Godie's. What can I do for you?"
We were told that you have some potions that we could possibly purchase.
Who sent you?
Taco.
Oh, Silverbelly. Wonderful. Yes, Mama Godie sells just about everything you could need. Potions, poisons, remedies, components. Anything you need, Mama got. If I ain't got it, you don't need it.
Enthralled by this atmosphere as we enter, can I cast Detect Magic? Fuck that face, baby.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
I'll do that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you can do that. Shit. Okay.
That's great. That's funny.
Hold on.
Cool.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go for it.
Cool. I cast that. For the duration, I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I sense magic in this way, I can use my action to focus in and see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears that magic, and then I learn its school.
This whole shop is
If
just gonna
any.
blow.
That's it.
You're gonna go
No,
blind.
it's not like auto-identify, just I see a ton of auras, and if I want to focus in on one, then I can get more info.
I feel like he's just gonna be blinded the second he does this.
Yep. Some dude's driving right at you with LED headlights.
Light bar.
I need you to give me a second.
Okay.
I gotta look something up.
DM was not ready.
Had to do it. Just had to do it.
The moment brought to you by Fuckbo.
Fuck no. On another note, I know what word I'm gonna make my command word for my fancy armor.
Get fucked up.
No.
What?
Daddy.
No!
I knew it. The look in your face.
Oh, man.
That's what it is. Okay. I've got to clarify that this is what this is.
Okay.
Oh no.
I just thought it'd be cool.
I'm shaking right now. You have completely derailed my train of thought, so you need to give me a second.
I just thought it'd be a bunch of cool colors.
Accidentally breaks DM.
Ooh. Okay. I'm like, my skin is crawling right now. I'm so uncomfortable with what just happened. Okay, so your fellow players were not wrong. You cast Detect Magic, and you are flashbanged with the amount of light that is just radiating off of your entire surrounding.
Damn, grill.
And it's all illusion-based magic.
Oh. Okay.
And as the spell dissipates and you get that initial... you get
What
that...
spell?
Do what?
What spell dissipates?
Your Detect Magic. So essentially, like, I know it. The way that I'm interpreting this situation, I know Detect Magic lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
But it's essentially like you got the initial flash, and that kind of dissipates, but you still like understand what's around you. So that initial flash is going to dissipate, and you're just going to just feel all the magic around you. And as you open up your eyes, Mama Goaty is nose to nose with you. And she got there so fast that none of the rest of you even saw her move.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
Listen, giant. Mind your fucking business.
Offensive, huh?
Oh boy.
I would kindly ask all of you to leave.
Shit, sorry.
Now.
I'm just sorry for
What
I'll
the fuck did you
I'll make-
do?
no.
Out!
Just
I'll make a
go,
little-
go, and Espen's gonna kind of push everybody out the door.
Okay. I'll let Espen push me out.
We're outside now.
Ready as I'm walking out.
Maximus, what?
We
What did you
were
do?
entering. It was a magic shop. Sincerely, I just was curious. What wares so I could identify, like, help us along. Oh my god, though.
Did you learn anything? What'd you find out?
I don't know if I want to know what the fuck you found out.
Well, I definitely want to know after that. Come on.
Let's make some distance first, and then please, then we'll go over this. Let's find the alley. Just walk down the road. We're just window shop.
Awesome. You've fucked me all the way up.
Oh.
You have got me fucked all the way up right now. Oof.
All illusion? There was... I mean, you saw it, or rather didn't see it. She was there in my face in a moment. She was very angry. I don't know why, but the only school, the only magic school I got when we were in there was illusion.
Was she in illusion? Like covered in illusion magic?
It was blinding.
Give me an Arcana check.
8, 20, 30.
She was the biggest source of illusion magic.
Absolutely radiating.
Okay.
That's nerve-wracking.
Quite.
Alright. Well, how about we don't fucking do that anymore?
I mean, come on.
Well, is there any other potion stores in
We
town?
just got here. Can you save making enemies for later?
If you're going to cast something like that, do it before you walk in, so they don't see.
You make a very good point. Subtlety.
You're
is
giant.
not one of my strongest suits. I just wanted to learn more. I just wanted to learn.
Well, you fucking learned.
You should have let a shot before you learned. Alright, what do we do, guys?
I mean, you're welcome to go make your case without me. I think I've sullied our whatever relationship her and I have, but I'm Galbrek, Arasath, the rest. I'm so sorry. I know you really wanted to get some stuff out of
I
there.
got healing abilities, so I don't necessarily.
Hey, can you guys just give me a second while I scratch off Cajun accent off of my list of requirements for the rest of this campaign? I really appreciate it.
I'm definitely thinking maybe I should ask the church.
That character not gonna help us.
Just rid off an entire NPC.
Just woke up a sleeper agent. Just gonna kill us.
Have fun not getting healing potions for the next few levels.
Oh no.
Anybody got a high persuasion?
Espen, you know how to make healing potions, right?
No! I turn into a bear. I don't work with herbs.
That was assumptuous of me. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Well, we will, I guess, try and fix that later. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
Let's have some
Nobody else
drinks until
suspicious?
I'm very suspicious.
But it's not worth our life.
Not right now.
Go.
Now is not
okay,
the time.
Okay, not right now, but I'm intrigued. We gotta figure out.
We all are, but now is not the fucking time.
Fair.
How about
We're not leaving this town till we get to the bottom.
That's fine.
We'll see. We'll table that thought.
We go to Tamara's, however you've pronounced it. We see if she has anything.
Okay.
Okay? Don't cast anything walking in, please. Thank you. Let's go.
Best behavior, guys.
I'll wait outside this time.
Maybe you should.
Yeah. I don't need to break anything. Just keep me updated.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I thought of a lot of things that could happen. That wasn't one of them.
I was just curious about the magic items.
The player side of me is so curious right now what just happened.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've not had to think on my feet like that in a long time, and it was fun. But at the same time, like, I won't. Like, I'm pretty sure you could see it on my face. Like, as soon as you said that, I went, "Oh no, uh-oh." you wait, what? You do what? Okay. So, back on track. You guys are making your way to Tamara's Mystic Arts, yes?
Yes.
All right. So, you're making your way there. This is very similar to Thorgrim's shop. Welcoming, open, boutique level front. And you go in, and the first thing you smell is herbs. Smoky herbs in the air. And you'll look into the rafters, and you'll see raven feathers. Some ravens. You'll see skulls of varying different races. Not held up in a trophy way, but almost like a respectful way.
I cast Toll of the Dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Even if Maximus had gone in, I think he would have 180'd it. I asked if you telepath that. Yeah, let me know what's going on. Raven's not his thing. So
yeah, and you won't see anybody at first. And you look around, and you'll see several different counters with glass coverings to where you can see what's underneath, essentially. And you see quite a few different items, all meticulously presented, given their own bit of presentation. And it's beautiful. It smells like lavender and sage, almost. It's very welcoming, very soothing. You'll see a thin, like, veil of smoke, kind of like encompassing everything. Again, like the skull, it's not pleasant seeing everything arranged the way it is, but it's not overpoweringly intimidating. What would you like to do?
Espen's gonna knock this time. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Is
there somebody up front?
Yes.
1 second, please.
Okay.
And you'll hear like in a back room, you'll hear like some shuffling, and all of a sudden you'll hear like a tower of something collapse, and you'll just hear, oh fuck, shit. 1 second, I'll be right there. 1 second, please. And,
are you okay?
I'm good. It happens all the time. And you'll see the door open, but you won't see anybody walk through, and you'll just hear a little skittering of feet. Just and from around the corner, you will see a tiny little gnomish figure, roughly 2 foot tall, maybe a little taller than that, a little taller than little, not too different of a size from Carritan, maybe a little bit taller. Friend. Platinum blonde hair, very nicely dressed. With a couple of daggers at her sides, and you'll notice that she looks like she's dressed for travel or dressed for a journey, not dressed like a normal woman, so to speak. She's wearing pants and boots. She's wearing a leather jerkin, buttoned up like she's ready to bolt and go at a moment's notice wherever the hell she decides to go. Oh, hey, hi, welcome to my shop. I'm Tamara. What's your name? Who sent you? Why are you here? How'd you find out about me? You guys are new. I've not seen you before. Why?
Nope, Espen.
Espen, okay. That's Espen. Nice start. Who's the
Arasath.
other 3? Arasath, that's 2 of 4. Who's the other 2? Come on now, I don't have all day. Let's go. I'm busy. Galbrek, nice to meet you. And small.
I'm gonna go.
You're very small.
Right next to her.
You're very small. You're my size. I'm not used to that. Why are you so small? I'm supposed to be small. Why do you have wings?
I'm also
you
supposed
are
to be
bizarre.
I'm a fairy.
You're a fairy.
What are
I've
you?
never met a fairy. I'm a gnome. Like, there's all kinds of me around this countryside. Like, there's none of you. You are unique. You're the first I've ever seen. You are awesome. I immediately love you. Can you be my best friend? Actually, sorry.
Yes,
that's
we're
weird and
friends.
presumptuous. I apologize.
Nope.
Hi.
Fine.
Welcome to my store.
I'm Carritan.
breathe, Tamara. Breathe. Calm down. It's been a busy day. You've had a bad day. This is a good day. Hi.
I'm Carrot.
Espen. Galbrek. Arasath.
And our friend's outside.
Who's your friend? I want to meet your friend. Friend!
His name is Maximus.
Friend! Get in here, friend. Friend!
Max!
Maximus! I'm using the earrings. You should get in here.
Are you sure? I won't break any.
You're fine.
Friend!
Okay.
Now.
Get your ass in here.
I will clamber into the door, but I am, even if I'm in and the ceilings are high, I'm still kind of ducking down. The Raven's not still vibing with me.
Sweet merciful hell, you're fucking huge! Out!
Oh,
Get out!
I would prefer that. Thank
I'll
you.
come to you! Don't come in here! You're too big! Get out! You're overwhelming! Goodbye!
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What spells can I ask you? Cast outside.
None. Keep your fucking hands in your pockets.
So you'll see this little gnome just like, I'm okay. I don't get visitors often. Not a lot of people want to come in here. This is fucking cool. I'm a little excited. Raiding season is slow season, so this is super cool. Okay, let's start from the top. Once again, I'm Tamara. I know you four. We're gonna get along great. I'm super happy you're here. Would you like to see what I got?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
We don't know yet.
You don't know yet? That's the best kind of customer. I love to hear it. You're already my fucking favorite. Let's go! And she'll scamper back around, and then you'll, like, see her climbing something in the back, and she'll stand on top of her counter. And she's just like, this is what I have. Let's see what I got.
I'm gonna fly.
Got
Up to
any
her.
health fucking potions?
No, I don't have health potions, but my friend down the street, Mama Goaty, she's the best. She's the best at health potions. Literally, nobody better, and I've been around the block. 150 years old, not met anybody better than her.
Yeah, she doesn't like us very much.
I'm 150.
How long's Mama Goaty been in town?
I don't know. Long time. Longer than me.
Okay.
What's Mama Goldie's favorite thing if we were to bring her something?
Favorite thing. Oh, did you piss Mama Goaty off?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, that hasn't happened in 10 years. Oh my goodness. The last person that died. So you guys are already way ahead of the curve. I would not do that if I were you.
Well, we didn't mean to. How do we fix it?
No one's ever asked that. I don't know. I'll have to think on that one a little bit. I can figure it out. I'm very smart, but nobody's ever done that.
You figure it out and you let us know, please.
You don't make demands of me. It's my store. I make demands of you.
I said please. It was a question.
Okay, fair enough. That was a request. I can try.
Thank you.
I am sweating right now playing this character. I am dying of heat exhaustion right now.
It's so good though.
Okay. So. Okay. Whoa, whoa. All right. Enough about Mama Goaty. She's a bitch. What can I do for you here? You have gold. If you didn't have gold, you wouldn't be in here. Come on. Who wants to give me some gold? I want to give you some items. Let's do this. Wait a minute. Back to my original question that I asked and never got answered. Who sent you over here?
Taco.
Oh, Taco. He's the best. You guys gonna join the Huntsman? A lot of money. A lot of money to spend here.
That's what we're trying to do. That's kind of why we're here.
Oh, outstanding. We are going to be the best of friends. I love it. Hold on 1 second. I can feel the heart rate getting up. I got to calm down. The priest told me about this. Told me I need to relax. Need to stop burning so much energy or I'm going to die of a heart attack. And I'm too young. I'm only 150. I got all my life to live. Okay. Whew. Whew.
I hope you're not drinking anything caffeinated.
What's that? That sounds awesome. Can I have some? Do you have some? I want some.
Some what?
I don't know. She said something about drinking something and it sounded great. But either way, enough about that. What do... What? Oh, I'm on the clock. Maybe later.
Fair.
Midnight rest? Favorite place to be. Love it there.
We'll be there later.
All right, awesome. Also, check out the Rose Garden. Lots of gorgeous people in there, willing to do awful things to you if whatever you pay them. It's a great place. Love it. Astrid, she's the best!
I'm gonna look over at Arasath and be like, sounds like what you need.
Get it.
So, anyway, what can I do? What can I do? Come on. You want to spend money? I want to make money. Let's do this. What do you want? 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 What?
What do you got?
Well, I got all kinds of stuff.
Personally, I'm trying to find something that might help us track some monsters or identify them or see them from a distance.
Interesting. Almost like a nature Rolodex or something like that, right?
Yeah.
You run into something, you can run into something, wave a little something magic at it, boom, tells you what it is, how to kill it.
Yeah.
Don't know if that exists. I don't have it. I could try to make it. I'm very good at that.
I also have that as an ability.
Oh.
Let me see. And she'll like run up and she'll like, she had some like little spectacles on her head. She'll put them down and like, she'll flip 2 smaller lenses on front of her and she'll just look at you and you'll see they'll start to like glow blue a little bit. She'll be like, paladin, big smite, big damage. Ooh, swings a big hammer. Well, not necessarily a hammer, maybe an axe. I don't know. Kind of an oddity. Detect something. What do you detect? You detect evil shit, bad shit, nasty shit.
Enemy, yes.
Okay. Well, I know Taco. Taco does hunt that sometimes, but not all the time. Most of the stuff he hunts is like kind of just there, big predators. You know, not necessarily bad, just, you know, unfortunate members of the circle of life. And they just happen to be wrong place, wrong time, and end up on the wall. So, I like that ability. I like that. I think that would be awesome to fine tune and put into a ring or something like that. To where, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna make that. Tell you what, I will make that for you and have it ready in 2 days.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
It'll be a ring. It'll be expensive. It's gonna be
How much we talking?
800 gold.
Okay. I think we'll wait on that.
Okay.
Maybe after we get a little work in.
Perfect. I can do that for you. Would you like? I can't make it if you don't pay for it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Tell you what, I will keep that in the memory bank. And then when you're ready, I will make it for you.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else you want? Anything else? Come on. I got a bunch.
Do you have anything that could help see in the dark?
Oh, yes. 1 second. Boom. And she will run back in the back, and she will come out, and she is going to have what look like goggles. And they are going to... They're essentially... They look like a leather strap, some sort of like tempered hide or something like that around what looks to be glass of like a somewhat greenish tint. It's like, night glasses. These will help.
And how much would these run me?
$375.
What if, while we're out, I bring you back something as well that not going to give the price off?
What are you going to bring me? I like things, but what are you going to bring me?
What are you looking for?
Anything cool. Anything nice. Anything shiny.
Okay. You get first pick.
I get first pick?
Sure.
$325.
3?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. My persuasion's horrible. 13.
$325. And maybe a discount later if you come back. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Deal.
All right. I don't even know if that's on D&D Beyond. I've seen it used in so many campaigns that I'm going to guess that it is. But,
Have any rings or anything that help with cold?
Rings of cold?
Anything that would help with staying warm?
Like cold resistance?
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that right now. I do see some of that stuff come in all the time, but it's usually after the raids. Usually when the Vikings come back before the winter.
Besides, it's summer. What do you need? It's warm. It's hot.
Always good to have.
I don't disagree, but it's not the time right now. Why waste the money? Waste your money on something else, not that.
No summer.
I don't know, I think I'm good.
Dude,
Yeah.
y'all wanted to come here.
You guys good to go? This has been fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for number 2. I can't wait for it to happen again.
Pleasure to meet you.
You guys are my new favorite customers. You're my only customers right now, so don't take that into account. But you're my new favorite customers at the moment. So thank you. Goodbye. Get out. Go. Go. Goodbye. Bye. Go. Get out.
Thank you. When we walk out, I want to step to the side with Arasath. So she said you can detect, like, evil shit?
Yep.
You say we go stand outside Mama Cody's and we see what you can see.
Kinda, but I mean, yeah, if it's...
Will you be able to detect it?
If she's some sort of fiend or undead, then yes.
Just saying. Could figure some shit out.
We really want to get into that already?
Hey, you're the one with the ability.
Are you talking about going back there already?
Do we hear this?
I switched to Dwarvish real quick.
Okay.
You don't know. Well, does anybody here understand Dwarvish besides those two?
No.
Nope.
So I guess let's...
So you hear them talking about something, but you don't know what it is.
Oh, man.
What do you think?
I'm gonna look at him and be like, you guys keeping secrets over there?
No, just talk. Just talk. Well, let's see. If this is something we do, I think before we do it, it's something we should bring to everyone. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's just checking with you first. You're the one with the ability. She seems to point that out.
I think we bring it to them, and let's decide as a group whether it's a good idea or not.
Okay. Galbrek's gonna kind of turn to the others. So, he's got this ability to detect good and evil.
I'm familiar.
You too.
Not at this moment, but I've got something similar, yeah.
No, you have... If you're a paladin, you have this ability.
Oh, this is divine sense.
This is divine. This is your abjure,
Okay, not
abjure
detect good
enemy.
evil.
Yeah, it's your...
So here's my thinking. Some creepy shit's going on in Mama Cody's. Sure, we pissed her off, but if we find some kind of underlying bad shit, I mean, if she's fine, then so be it, yeah. You know, weird herbal lady, no big deal. But if there's some more to this, we could raise up our rank in this town real quick.
I don't think it's in our best interest to be going after a long-standing person of the town on our first day in town.
Just saying, we could learn some more. It's an option.
How about we learn some more by talking to people before we go pissing off more people?
That was my other plan. I wanted to go to the church and ask them about it.
Oh,
This is
God.
also one of Taco's people. If we piss her off, we piss him off. And he is our way into all of this.
He didn't seem to like her either.
He was scared of her. That doesn't mean he doesn't like her. He still called her one of his people.
Okay.
This is true, too.
I'm with the group.
This is why we bring it to the group.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the second something goes hairy, the second we get any red herring, then there's justification to look in it. But like Carrot said, she's been a member of this community for how long? As weird and illusionistic as she is, she might just be chilling.
All right, tall one. You're the reason we're in this in the first place.
Yeah.
And now the blame game gets played.
Let's just not dig the hole any deeper.
Are we thinking that we're getting pretty close to supper time there, Dad?
I would say, I mean, if you guys want to just, walk around, take in the sight, sure. Yeah, we're getting close to supper time.
All right, so I think we should turn.
Espen's gonna stop by the rose garden.
All right.
Yeah. Gonna go to the rose garden real quick.
All right.
Go take a slow stroll over to the rose garden, I guess.
Yeah. So the rose garden, it's essentially on your way back anyway, because it's directly across the street from the Midnight Rest.
Easy access.
The Rose Garden is, if there's a building that's over the top in any way, it's the Rose Garden. It's beautiful, lavishly done, balconies outside of every window, and every window is filled with some sort of beautiful individual of all shapes, races, sizes, and genders. You'll walk in, and they're all waving at you, whistling at you, trying to get your attention. And you'll walk in, and sitting there on a very plush, large couch, right, within sight of you walking of the main entryway, is a roughly 5'6", white-haired, beautifully dressed, lavender of skin tiefling. Long tail, and she's sitting there just reading a book. And she'll hear you come in, immediately look up and close her book and go, "Oh my goodness, new visitors! We haven't had visitors at the garden in years. Nobody new anyway. Everybody that always comes in is just a regular. Hi, I'm Astrid. Astrid Silverquill. What's your name?"
Arasath.
Galbrek.
Carrot.
Max.
Espen.
Welcome. Welcome. What is it you're looking for? What do you think you've stumbled into?
Heaven.
That's not the first time I've heard that, sweetheart.
I don't know. Espen wanted us to come, but I'm happy to
Oh,
be
did
here.
you, darling? What were you looking for? Is someone lonely?
We were told to stop by, so
Told by who?
a few people actually. Mara.
Ah, Tamara. Okay. She's been in here many, many times over the years.
She seemed.
She's wonderful. She's been a part of our merry band for ages and ages, it feels like. Anybody else?
They told us to stop in?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Who's everybody? You're new. Who have you talked to? Darling, come on. I don't get out very often. I'm here all day.
There's Goda, there's Brita, there's...
Oh.
Definitely not Mama Goaty. She definitely.
You've been making the rounds to Tatko's people, haven't you? And this is the final stop. You didn't come see us first?
We didn't know what you had.
Save the best for last.
You are a sweet talker. I like you already. Wonderful. So yes, we are the Rose Garden. We are the only house of many things, we could say. But I'm sure with some inference and some conversation with my purveyors, you could figure out exactly what I have to offer. As far as the ones who led you here, you could call that my extended family. I have known them for longer than we've all been here, and I hold them all very close to my heart.
How long do we have until
About an hour.
meeting? I don't remember.
Would you like a
How
place
much
to
is an hour?
relax? Would you like a place to relax? Would you like just some conversation? Would you like some information about the town? Would you like to rent one of my friends?
I'm interested in the town
Okay,
I'm
darling.
uncomfortable.
for right now.
Yeah, I'm not used to having one man of the cloth, let alone three in my establishment. But hey, it's a banner day. What do we know? What would you like to know about the town, little one? I'll answer any questions you have.
I want to know more about the people. How long have you all been here?
Oh, we've all been here think it's been about 10 years now. We've made a wonderful little hamlet. The rest of the town's been here much longer than that, but we got here right as it was starting to boom and take off. You know, when we got here, it was a hovel. It was a little hamlet. But in the past decade, Lord Reedus built the Windkeep Manor or Windkeep Hold, and once that was established, and we started bringing people in, we built the arena. The second that everybody got here, people just started flocking, and we've been rapidly growing ever since. Rachdale's been here for about 100 years. It's been to the state that you see it now. We caught it 5 years into that progress. So it's been about this way for about 15 years. We're no capital by any means, but we're certainly growing.
How many of Totco's people are there here?
If you ask the right people, almost everybody's one of Totco's people. But for what you mean, there's 4 of us? 4 of us plus him?
Which are the 4?
Oh, there's myself. He's my husband, after all. There's Thorgrim. There's Mama Godi. And there's Tamara.
Can you tell me about Mama Godi?
Well, she's unique. And she's not so bad once you get to know her.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
7.
She's you can definitely tell that she's made a career off of playing half-truths, but you don't get any indication that she's lying right now.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
I can offer you a place to kill time. I can give you more information. I can do whatever you want. Or we can head over to the midnight rest now. This is about the time that I like to leave and go enjoy the evening at the tavern.
Well, we are due to have supper with your husband.
Oh, so you're here for work.
Yes.
Interesting.
Sure.
Interesting. We don't get very many hired hands in the off seasons when everybody's raiding, but this is a nice change of pace, especially if some rumors are to be believed as to what my husband might be talking to Kynan about. So, you might be busier than you initially expected out the gate.
That's good.
Fine by me.
It is. It is. My husband does pay well.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah, we haven't even discussed that.
Well,
But it's good to have that in our back pocket.
it's always inferred.
All right,
Alright,
well,
well, I could
I'm
certainly
gonna
use
start
some
heading.
food.
All right, let's all wander over, and she'll actually come up to both of you lovely ladies, and she will take Miss Espen by the arm and attempt to take Miss Carritan by the arm, as tiny
Pull the finger out.
as tiny as you are, and just kind of saunter and strut over to the midnight rest. After about an hour, you're killing time, talking to Astrid, enjoying the evening. Totco will return, and he will look all business. No facade of any, joy or anything like that at the moment. I see you met Astrid. Has my lovely wife been keeping y'all entertained till I could get back?
She's been wonderful company.
Excellent. She always has been. So, you said y'all were asking about work. I got something for you. And, based on what I had a talk with Kynan about, it's nasty. And it's not going to be good. You sure you're up for this? It's your last chance.
I'm sure.
I'm ready to go. Let's do
This
this.
is
Yeah,
it.
take the leap. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what Kynan and I were talking about Up in the Prayer District, there has been all sorts of odd comings and goings lately. Something up there's been desecrating a crypt and eating the corpses that have been buried there for ages. We thought initially that it was some sort of scavenger or something like that, something easily run off. That's why we didn't take too much account of it over here in the Midnight Rest. Carritan came to me today and said that the unit that he had hunting this beast was slaughtered last night. Slaughtered and consumed, for the most part, last night. Went up to the crypts outside of the Prayer District this morning and found a massacre. Nothing but pieces, blood, and intestines all over the area. So, this has officially become a huntsman contract. This will also be your trial into joining my esteemed guild that I hold so dear.
What is there a specific crypt, like for a particular church, or is it?
Around here, because we ain't the biggest place in the world, and we're also a very close-knit community. Everybody's buried together in respect to their own faith and their own following, but just didn't feel right to separate everybody.
Okay.
Right.
Do you have any idea what it could be?
I have suspicions, but I'm not paying you to do the job for you. You want future work, you're gonna earn your money.
Can we inspect the scene, or is it already been cleaned up?
Absolutely. So everything we've seen is that these attacks and these desecrations have been happening in the evening hours after the sun has gone down. So tonight may not be the best time to begin this investigation. Whatever this is, wiped out an entire unit of trained guards. Now, they may not be adventurers or warriors of high esteem, but 10 guards is still 10 guards. So, the one piece of advice I will give you before beginning this endeavor is sleep tonight. Let whatever is out there be out there for one more evening. Because everything we've seen, it is relegated to the cemetery. And while I have friends that are buried there, I would rather the dead stay dead than their number grow over this evening.
I think that's an agreeable plan. It is our first day, and it's best we get settled and truly start things when we're ready.
Yep.
All right. So, as a representative of my esteemed household, you shall report your findings to me before you move. I will not interfere, but I do like to know what everyone is up to before they move. And to also mark yourself as working under my purvey, you are going to wear these, and he is going to give you each a green cloak with what looks to be the silhouette of a dragon's head cut off at the neck on the back.
We're getting into dragons. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it looks just like a guild
He's
sigil.
the Dragonborn, so.
That's true.
This will mark you as one of the huntsmen on a temporary basis, for now, pending how this case turns out. This case goes well, we may speak of more permanent arrangements.
How's your preferred method of letting you know before we move, if we're already out?
Whatever way you can get to me, whether it be written or hand-delivered message. It is a small town despite the population and overall size. Everywhere you can get to in this city, you can be there in less than an hour. Start early, inform me early, prepare and attack early.
Do.
Will do. Let's.
Anything
Sounds
else
like a
you want to share with us?
I'm not the one going on the job. If you have questions, please ask.
Cool.
If not, go to bed. We will talk in the morning.
Rest.
How did you find our lovely little hamlet today?
We made some impressions.
Oh?
You could say that.
That sounds oddly ominous and specific.
We may have made one friend and one not so friend.
Maximus, you want to tell?
No.
Ah. You pissed off the old woman, didn't you?
Yes.
She's a scary bitch, I will say that.
What's her
I
deal?
can concur.
What's her deal?
Tell us.
What's her deal is she is unique and she is a friend of mine.
Is she what she seems?
Are any of us what we've seen?
Alright.
In a physical sense, I am what I look like. There might be more beneath the surface, but I am me.
There's more to meet the surface to all of us.
Now, we don't know if that's not.
Everyone is entitled to secrets. All of you have your own. I barely know anything about any of you. And yet I have not pride, because that is rude and non-hospitable. Perhaps you should take note of that, of your own behavior, before you start questioning those who have been here for more than a decade.
You're quite right.
I'm gonna just look at them like, I told you so.
Shut up.
I'm not even gonna actually say it. It's just gonna be in my face.
You're gonna think it.
She's not going to say it, but she's going to think it awful loud.
Shut up.
Anywho, the people here are good people. Thorgrim is the best smith I've ever seen. Tamara is a wonderful little ball of energy. And Mama Goldie is Mama Goldie. And obviously you've met my amazing better half. I will be honest, you do not want to purvey of her goods across the street. They are expensive and flighty. They don't love you, despite what they say.
Thanks for the heads up.
Well, I need my people sharp.
I think that might only be an issue for one of us.
Well, if you need if you need your cork popped, get it done and get to work. Now, as far as tonight, I recommend sleep, and we will convene in the morning, and I will send you to Kynan first thing.
Sounds like a plan.
Pop my old cork tonight.
I'm gonna meet up with Thalgrim.
Yes.
Some work to do.
If we were still looking for components or items like that, would there be another place that you would recommend?
There is one other shop that I know of that could possibly meet needs outside of what Mama Goldie provides. Mama Goldie is without question the best source. But, the Beached Longship, I know the owner of that establishment. What she has is passable. Can get you by in a pinch. But, nothing of any substance.
Unless you have an idea on how we can fix a relationship with Mama Goldie.
Mama Goldie will let y'all in when she's said her piece.
Understood. Thank you.
Good evening. Have a good night.
Good night.
All right. So, Totko and Astrid are going to make their way upstairs to their room, the master suite. What would the rest of you like to do?
I gotta go do some blacksmithing.
You've got to go do some blacksmithing. The rest of you?
Get up and leave.
I'm gonna go to bed.
You going to go pop your cork and then go to bed?
Yeah. Popping the cork and going to bed. Popping my own cork tonight, though.
Maximus and Espen, what about you two?
I'm gonna find my way to the docks.
To the docks? Okay.
Yep.
It is dark, so, all right.
Nothing too crazy. Just a little fun shindig.
All right. And Miss Espen?
Espen's probably just gonna order beer and sit at one of the tables. And
just enjoy the evening?
Yep. Just kind of think back on everything that's happened.
Beautiful. So, there are 2 people that we're going to do some encounters for. Not encounters, but some scenarios for. Maximus, let's start with you.
Cool. Rocking down to the dock. Not necessarily the wooden docks like themselves. Is there a spot off to the side that I can find where a shore, like just a bank that kind of rolls into the lake itself?
Yeah. So, what you'll see.
Private spot.
Yeah. So I'm pulling up the map right now. So you see how as you leave the midnight rest and start heading towards the docks, you'll see all these stalls along the path.
Yep.
That's essentially street vendors with goods to and from the sea.
Cool.
And along that bottom half, you'll see coastline. And you can absolutely walk along the coast if you want and just take everything in.
Sweet. Walking close to the water and finding a nice private spot so I can safely this time cast a spell. I'm going to cast Find Steve.
Okay.
And now I should have thrown this by you first. It does say you can get some different mounts from my wonderful PM. I'm looking for it.
I think you know me well enough to know that I am a rule of cool kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
So what would you like?
In place of a war horse or any stereotypical mount, I am looking for a constrictor snake.
A constrictor snake. Okay.
It's a large beast, so it's still mountable for a man such as me, but it does look. It has the colors thereof, and at first glance, you do a double take. Resembles the same snake adorned on my shield, Jormungandr.
Okay.
There's a little version of it.
Interesting. So you essentially want a sea serpent.
Yes.
Okay.
He's got a stat block. He's a quarter challenge rating.
Oh, how are you going to ride it?
Carefully.
Unique choice.
You know what? That's good enough for me. Sure. I will say that
I don't have any huge intention of riding him right now. But...
Well, the thing is, my rule of cool. I'm always good with adding that, but you won't be able to use him in combat.
Okay.
If that's what you're thinking. Outside of an escape mechanic or a simple interaction with an enemy, like a trip or a knock prone or something like that. Sure. So it's not going to be able to constrict somebody or swallow an enemy or anything like that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so simple mechanics in combat may be acceptable upon my review, and yeah. So
everything will surf, and they can.
You are. So we'll say that you'll be there, and you will lay out whatever components you need in your pelagic arts to cast this spell, and you will meditate. We'll say that you're going to be meditating. I know the spell is fairly simple in regards to casting time, but because of the nature of what you're doing, we're just going to say you're going to go into a period of meditation for roughly 60 minutes. And at the end of this 60 minutes is essentially going to be the casting of the spell. So it's basically you centering yourself within your faith to make this move. And upon completion and upon the finishing of your prayers, you will hear the waves lapping against the shore. And for a second, they'll lap with a little bit greater force, and that's what will draw your attention out of your reverie. And you will see, emerging from the sea, a ocean blue with lighter streaks running down the sides and a small row of spines down the back. Gills. They look like gills, but they could be frilled appendages to give it a little bit more of an intimidating look. And a large frilled spine down the center of the head with two massive fangs and glowing white eyes emerge from the sea and slowly just circle around you before resting its head on your shoulder and being at peace.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. You have your unique steed.
Hey, darling.
All right.
What spell did you have to cast that?
Fine steed.
It's a paladin thing?
Yep, it is a paladin
you got
thing.
it too, baby.
The guards are gonna think of this.
Get a cool animal, dude.
Well, the thing is,
see it on my spells.
the thing that I operate with paladins, especially of those who carry themselves, paladins carry themselves with an obvious reverence and authority. Like you've interacted with everybody, they immediately recognize holy warriors. So, and this is also a land of magic. Oddities are unexpected, but not necessarily impossible to hear of. So, as long as it doesn't attack anybody, it should be fine. It may unsettle some people, but it's not going to cause immediate aggro.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that was the intention of my privacy. I will have a moment with my steed, and a lot of new stuff going on. I think this is the start of something big for us.
Indeed,
for all
it
of
is.
us.
Indeed, it is.
And I will tell her to stay close. We'll be by the crypts tomorrow night, just northwest of here. Take care of the water. Relax. Free yourself, because it's a spirit that is in a place until it is here with me. So stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Please relax.
The steed, I've always treated the steed as a physical extension of your will and faith. So it is a physical manifestation, but it's essentially a familiar for a paladin, is the way that I've always looked at it.
Is that like a level 3 spell or something? Or?
Level 2.
Level 2.
So she's summoned, just because I know we're going to kind of be off over in the crypts. Yeah, I was hoping she could hang out in that little alcove just to the south there.
Yep.
So she could safely swim through the water. I wasn't about to hike all the way through town.
100%. So she will, we'll say for the night, she will take up nest in that little alcove between the rust and salt quarter.
Yeah, and then I've got a mile's worth of telepathy, so...
That is plenty.
Call her in later.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So we will pan out from your very productive evening, and we will make our way over to Galbrek and Thulgrim. All right, lad. So, we had a deal.
Sure did. What are we working on?
How long have you been chasing the arts of the anvil?
Since I was a small child.
Decades, then.
Yeah.
All right. You look like you're well on your way. You run into anything worth noting?
What do you mean?
Any creation or artifact that seemed unique?
I created my armor.
And it's very well done. I'm very impressed. It's what drew me out to you.
Other than that, I've got my warhammer, but unique-wise...
You sure about that? You broke something pretty important. Session 2.
Checking my inventory. Remind me, what was it?
You don't have it in your inventory.
You don't have it in your inventory, that's right. Broke a certain chain. Week 2.
Yeah.
My silk rope.
Yeah, the silk rope. I apologize. No, at this point, it's rusted iron chain. It's a tetanus shot waiting to happen.
It was Gleipnir, I think is what you called it?
Gleipnir.
I think I stashed it with our group, but there was some odd rope. Pretty strong.
Rope. Interesting.
Yeah,
If you ever get some time, bring that boy and let me take a look at it.
Yeah, we'll do. Think you'll be able to figure out what it's made of? Because I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, I just know how to make the shit. I don't know everything, but I'll try.
Okay.
But enough about that. I'm glad to know that you've got at least a little bit of history, and your work is sloppy, but on the right track. So, let's start cleaning this up for your friend, that little winged lass, and see if we can't make something special.
Sounds good.
So, we are going to do a series of 3 checks, and you're going to do them all at advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because Thorgrim is going to be there helping you. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to give me an intelligence check. I will say because it is with something in related to smithing, you can add your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
But I know intelligence is one of your lower scores.
The lowest.
So this is going to be for the design of the armor that is going to go onto Carrot, because she is a uniquely shaped individual. She's very small. She has wings, and this armor needs to remain lightweight yet durable to protect her in times of needs. So give me a DC, we'll call it, because it's your first time, we'll call it a DC 16 intelligence check. With advantage, add your proficiency.
You've got
Don't
it.
fuck it up. Don't fuck up my armor. Paid a lot of money for it.
17.
Beautiful. The second, you have the design. You have an idea of where you want to go. There's a difference between thinking of the design and having it in mind and creating it and actually putting this all into practice, making it actually happen. Everybody can visualize a masterpiece in their head in regards to something. Whenever we create something, we always immediately picture it in its perfect state. But putting it into that perfect state is a completely different, altogether, end game. So, this time, this is going to be a wisdom check regarding your experience with smithing and everything, coming up with a game plan, putting it into practice, laying everything out, and having everything ready for the final check. So, this is going to be a DC 18 wisdom check with your proficiency bonus.
And advantage?
and advantage.
Uh, 24.
Beautiful. So, you have guaranteed that this armor is going to turn out exactly the way you want it. You have guaranteed that there is going to be no detrimental effects to the armor that you're going to give to your party member. It is going to be beautiful. It is going to look very good. This last check is 100% for your own progress. You are, as of right now, we're going to call you a journeyman smith. You're higher than a novice, higher than an apprentice, but not an independent craftsman yet. So, to gain a level, essentially, in your craftsmanship, you will need to have 3 instances supervised by a master craftsman with success, such as this. These third rolls are what determine that. So this is now going to be a dexterity-based check. And this is going to be how well you perform, with Thulgrim's aid, in creating this masterpiece.
Okay.
Because of the nature of what you're doing. For Journeyman, the DC is going to be 18. For Craftsman, the DC is going to be 20. For Elite Craftsman, it's going to be 22. For Master Craftsman, it's going to be 24.
Alright.
So as of right now...
Just trying to help.
So as of right now, you are a journeyman. This is your first of 3 attempts within the journeyman level to ascend to the next level of mastery.
Okay.
So the DC is 18. Add your proficiency bonus, and it is at advantage because your mentor is assisting you.
Ooh. Not making it. 13.
13. Okay. The armor looks great. The armor is going to serve its function. No enchantment has been lost. There was scrap left over. Unfortunately, where there might have been scrap to have multiple items crafted out of, you will get 1 single use in the future. So, instead of 2 or 3 items that could be, whether it would be boots, gauntlets, gloves, something of that nature, it will be 1.
Okay. So like 100 gold's worth of scrap, basically.
I'm not going to put a money value on it because it's going to stay with Thulgrim. He's going to keep track of it. I just want you to make a note that there is enough for 1 person's item.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you are not going to gain a level of experience in regards to climbing the ranks. However, because of these 2 passes, the armor you have made is superior in quality to your own. It looks beautiful. It looks elegant. It looks sturdy. You pick it up and it is extremely lightweight to the touch. And based on Thulgrim's inspection, everything looks to be intact. So, congratulations, you have made another magical item. You have gained respect with a master craftsman who is going to be willing to teach you more in the future.
Awesome.
So make a note of all of that, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Beautiful. If that is the rest for everybody, we will go into this evening's long rest. Maximus.
Yeah, buddy.
You're sleeping. And, you're sleeping okay, but you're very put off by what happened earlier.
Oh yeah. Keep
And
seeing her flash in my face.
Yes, you keep seeing a flash of bright light, and then Mama Goaty in your face. And then another flash, and she's gone. A flash of bright light, and she's there in your face, nose to nose again. And wherever you look, trying to break eye contact, she always just appears right back in front of your face. It's unsettling, and it's really messing with you.
I don't like
And
it.
then finally, you feel like it's just a nightmare. And then the last time the flash will happen, and instead of Mama Goaty's face that you saw, there will be a different visage. The same eyes, blue and piercing, uncomfortably so, as if they're looking straight into your soul. But instead of a haggard old woman, you will see a long hooked nose, a gaunt, long face, wicked smile and sharp teeth, jagged, wispy, long white hair, matted and tangled. What you'll notice about her skin is it's swampy green.
Gross.
And it's unsettled. It feels just dirty.
Yeah.
And she will look at you.
Heretic.
You should have minded your business, boy. Take this as a warning. Enter my abode with respect only.
And she will smack her hand against your forehead, and you will, as it comes down, you see her fingers are 2 to 3 times longer than they should be. And the last 3 inches is nothing but sharp clawed fingernail. And those fingernails will bury into your head. And you will feel a psychic spike just radiating through your brain and sending an entire shockwave of pain through your body. I need you to take I need you to take 8 points of psychic damage.
Can I use my reaction to use a racial feat, Stode's Endurance? I just want to, like, a battle of wills. I know this is in my dream, but as a reaction, when I take damage, I can roll a d12, add my con, and reduce the damage by that time. Just as a, like,
okay.
I know I respect you, but, like...
Okay, I like where this is. I like where your head's at. I want you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, yeah, we'll start with that.
We'll call it DC 17.
23.
Beautiful. Yes, you can do that.
Okay, so let's roll a d12. I reduced 12 damage.
Okay, good. So you don't take any damage, but the pain is still there.
Oh, pain for sure.
The pain is racking your body.
It's there.
Unfortunately, you don't take the damage now, but for the next you're going to get the effects of a long rest from this sleep, but until your next long rest, your maximum hit points are reduced by 8.
Okay.
And she will just squeeze and pull your head up, almost like she's pulling your head off the neck and shoulders. And she is just going to pull your entire torso as you're paralyzed. You're full sleep paralysis right now. Can't move. Limbs are not responding. She'll bring you up to look face to face and say,
I am not your enemy. Leave me in peace, and I will leave you in peace. Come after me, and I will skin you alive and wear you as a petticoat.
Great.
She will set you back down, and you will immediately snap awake. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh god.
This bitch gotta go. She's gotta go. I'm gonna shut this shit down.
Or maybe we just don't fuck with her. Just don't fuck with her.
Next time we have an encounter with her, I get a cool idea.
Let me get my potions, please.
Get him.
Oh boy.
And then we're fighting
Zoinks,
over
Scoob.
Good job, everyone.
That was wonderful.
Oh, Mama Goaty. Jesus.
There.
All right.
She's coming for your biscuits.
Well, we're gonna save all of that for the after talk, and actually, for the next little bit, whether it's 15 minutes or another half hour, after we shut the stream down, I'm gonna record that, and that's gonna be a separate YouTube video. Is essentially a short rest. Us talking about the episode, me answering as many questions as I can, and just get a little player perspective, essentially, before we call it officially done. So,
you're so good.
In regards to the rest of the show, thank you for being here. Thank you. We apologize for the late notice. We just wanted to give everybody a chance to get home safely and fully enjoy the game tonight.
I don't.
I had a blast. You guys are awesome to DM for.
Great time.
So
You're a great DM.
Yeah.
We'll get another session on the books, and when that's out, I'll give you an update. So until then, we love you guys very much. Have a drink on me, and we'll see you next time.